Well, so as you may know, some defendants in the air pollution case, such as the Environment Ministry, have decided to appeal the ruling, but you've decided to accept it. So tell me, why have you done that?
First of all, since the beginning, when the lawsuit was filed to the court in 2019, we in Jakarta has never seen this filing, this action, as an action against us in the government, but it's rather the opposite. It is actually the actions of the citizens to claim their rights for cleaner air quality, and they demand that clear air quality through access to information, access to participation, access to justice in environmental management. So we, as one of the defendants, choose to do collaborative effort with the plaintiffs. What are the collaborative efforts that we did? So we facilitated 2 mediation sessions outside the courts with all the plaintiffs. Their lawyers also attending the session. And there are 15 issues demanded by the plaintiffs. And we agreed on 13 out of 15. We are on the same vision, we have on the same mission, and we agreed on 13 out of 15. The other 2 that we could not agree upon, it's not that we disagree, but it's beyond our jurisdiction. So the 13 issues demanded were our jurisdiction, we're able to do it. The 2 issues that are not on our jurisdictions, then we cannot do it. But our view is what they're demanding is also what we have been doing and what we will be doing in the future. So when the court decided that the plaintiffs' demand were granted, then we decided not to appeal because we have same vision and we are going to do exactly what they demanded us to do. And it is the right of the citizens to do that.
Yes, and well, in your time as governor, you have taken quite a few actions to improve air quality in Jakarta, but data shows air quality has actually worsened in the past few years. So you were talking about how you agreed with a number of points that the plaintiffs were making. I believe one of the plaintiffs, they say that your actions haven't gone far enough. Would you agree with that?
Well, there are a few things that whenever we're talking about air quality in a place like Jakarta, then we're not only talking about air quality within the administrative boundary. Jakarta is an agglomeration, and much of the contributing factor to our air pollution is not only coming from mobile transportation vehicles, but also comes from stationary source of pollutions, such as factories. So whenever we're talking about this air pollutions, it is an issue that is cross-boundary. Jakarta, we share responsibility with the neighboring provinces to control air pollution sources beyond the boundary of Jakarta. So that is one of the contributing factors to the air pollutions. But the other factor that is no less important is the fact that we face long dry seasons, which help worsening the air pollution situation here in Jakarta. On the other hand, our effort that we have taken since 2019 was breakthrough that has never been done before. There was a governor instruction number 66 in 2019 regarding air quality control, and these instructions required all parties in Jakarta to undertake a clear action. And then the other regulations that was produced was Governor Decree number 66 in 2020 regarding vehicle exhaust emission tests. This is a requirement that was not there before, and we believe that this will have impact in the very near future. And we hope that our collaborative actions with our neighbor will then help to improve the quality of the air here in Jakarta and its surrounding.
All right, Mr. Governor, the court has handed down a couple of orders to you. It's ordered you to take a number of steps to control air pollution in Jakarta. How do you plan to enforce these new measures? And, well, as you were saying, this problem goes beyond the boundaries of the city because air pollution also comes from outside the city's borders, from coal factories. So how do you plan to work with those regional the neighboring regional provinces, and how do you plan to work with the national government?
Well, based on our study with regard to air quality, and it was conducted by us in Jakarta and also our strategic partner, there are two main air pollution sources in our city. One is transportations. This is the non-stationary pollutant sources, and two is the industry. And both of these sources do not only come from in the inner city of Jakarta, but also come from its surrounding. So we have coordinated with the neighboring cities and neighboring provinces, as well as with the national government to control air quality and reduce the pollution sources. However, we acknowledge that this advocacy effort will be more effective and will be more efficient if the state presence together all these three provinces, Jakarta, Banten, West Java, and agreed upon collaborative actions to push what's often called in Bahasa Indonesia integrasi horizontal integration. So we could use similar pattern of horizontal integration in land use planning that has a presidential decree. It was issued last year, and this similar approach can be adopted in controlling air quality. So with regard to land use planning, there was already an integrated effort, and there was a presidential decree on this, Presidential Decree number 60, year 2020. In our view, yes, it is fine that we can coordinate between provinces, but it will be much more powerful if the national government issues a scheme of collaboration between four parties, national government, and then three provinces. And with that, I believe we can move